and governance. Today, we are going to focus on the basics of business ethics, explore the concept, nature of business ethics, and understand how ethics, values, and behaviors are interconnected, specifically in the business world. Now, the first thing is ethics is that discipline that distinguishes between right and wrong, and it basically focuses that how we can follow the right path which will lead us towards better results, sustainable results which will be applicable for long term business. Now, when it comes to understanding the importance of ethics in business, there are few things which need to be taken with due care. Number one is trust and reputation. Building strong ethical values create trust and enhances the reputation of a business in the market. Remember, the trust is that goodwill that will be there with an organization for a longer span of time. With trust and confidence of people in the organization, the reputation will also enhance. Employee engagement. An ethical workplace fosters employee engagement, leading to higher productivity and productivity towards job satisfaction. Now remember, your employees are one of the important stakeholders, and ethics says that you need to ensure that each and every stakeholder is satisfied with what you are doing. So, if you want to foster good working environment, that starts with inculcating the same thing in you. Because as a leader, whatever you will do, your organization will definitely follow. The third one is customer loyalty. In business, we are talking about different stakeholders. So, one of the important stakeholder is the customer. His loyalty will depend upon the business how well they have practiced this ethical work, and that will be helpful in gaining the customer's loyalty. Attracting and retaining a loyal customer base will be very decisive in creating the competitive edge towards the business. Legal compliance. Following ethical standard helps businesses stay compliant with the laws and regulation. Remember, what is right is ethical in nature, and when it is ethical in nature, then definitely it is also following with the law. The development of ethics. Now, how it has all started. Ethics basically determining the right path and how this can be done. So we have to find out from the very ancient root that how this historical origin of ethics and how it has influenced the practices since long. Now, when it comes to the second important revolution which took place when it comes to ethics and following ethics was the period of industrial revolution, where the impact of industrial revolution on the development and evolution of business ethics have been quite decisive. And lastly, the current trend, examining the emerging ethical challenges in today's business landscape, and the need for continuous development is one of the important aspects that ethical uh, practices needs to focus, or basically leadership has to focus. Now, when it comes to defining the three important terms here, which is ethics, values, and behavior, ethical values are understanding the relationship between ethical values and the behavior, and how it will help. It will help in shaping a company's ethical culture. Whatever you will find in a value is going to be there in behavior. Resolving ethical dilemmas. Now, dilemma is something where where it's become difficult for us to take a decision because the options which are available, the alternatives that are available, are equally not adjustable. So, learning effective strategies for addressing ethical dilemmas that arise in the business environment will help in resolving these dilemmas. And finally, influence on ethical behavior. Explore the various factors that influence ethical decision making in the business context is one of the major area of focus when we talk about the behavioral aspect of ethics. So when we talk about relevance of ethics in business, relevance means importance. Is there any type of importance that you'll find in business? Yes. When it comes to customer satisfaction, It will help in discovering how ethical practices can contribute to improved customer satisfaction and loyalty. It will help from the employee's perspective to increase the morale, examine the impact of ethical conduct on employees' morale and its effect on overall organizational success. And the last is stakeholders' relationship. Learn how maintaining strong ethical standards can enhance the relationship with different stakeholders. When there is positive, then there is negative also. So what are the negatives which when it comes to business ethics? First is the economic perspective. Now when it comes to exploring the arguments suggesting the ethical practices which are best or economic interests have to be taken in mind because money is very essential for business also. Social responsibility. Examining the debate surrounding the extent to which business should embrace social responsibility. What should be done? What is important? That is very important. And competitive edge. Discover the argument supporting the notion that ethical practice can provide a competitive edge. Remember, this is going to be quite decisive and important too. Now, implementing ethical practices, the first will start with the leader. Ethical leadership, learn how effective ethical leadership can drive the adoption of ethical practice throughout the organization. Number two, ethical codes and policies, explore the importance of developing and implementing comprehensive ethics code of and policies. And ethical training, understand the significance of providing ethics training to employees for promoting ethical behavior. Definitely everything is future oriented. So what is going to be the future of ethics is also very important. With the advent or with the present trend of technological advancement, ethical challenges posed by advancement in technology and their impact on business ethics will be there. Globalization, this will be basically how globalization and influence business ethics, including cultural and regulatory differences which are there in different countries. And sustainable practices, discovering the growing importance of environmental sustainability and its integration into business ethics is going to be one of the crucial factors which will be quite decisive in deciding the future of business ethics. This is all for explaining or giving you an introduction about some of the important concepts of business ethics. Till we meet in the next class, keep learning and be ethical.